Hello everybody, how are we all doing on this fantastic Wednesday? I hope that you've had a great weekend and a good week so far, and that you're ready to continue our Wandering Nomads playthrough. So, we have been on the road with our colony, homeless, if you will. We had a couple of camps, and now we have settled our second settlement. And we started this settlement, at least based on what I saw, on the 4th of December, which means we have 30 days from then to research, gather items, craft, build defenses, train our people, maybe get one or two more colonists, and then hit the road again. So, without further ado, let's continue, shall we? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause the Rimworld OST and, well, start the Rimworld OST. The Camel Riders' second roost. This is our second colony, and I'm excited to see how this goes. Hey, okayist. I don't know if I have a polar fact. I very rarely do, it turns out. Let's see. I've been excited about this. I went to the dentist last week. That was fun. Very needed. Glad I did it. Grilling chicken fact. I'm excited for this one. Alright, so let's see how everything is going. Hello, how are the Nomads? Merp, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you? That's the more important question. The Nomads are good. We've settled our second colony. We were allowed to be here for 30 days from the 4th of December. So I think that means we have until the 4th of April, May. And then we can leave. Bring back Giles. Unfortunately, Giles is still living in my backyard. Speaking of abhorrent living conditions, we have everyone in a single building right now, and that's going to just make everybody sad. We should fix that. Also, speaking of things we should definitely put a floor there. It may be an oxymoron, but it is a smart and intelligent thing to do. And I'm glad I did it. Alright, let's make sure we've claimed all of these walls so that we actually repair them. Orders. Let's claim all of this. There we go. This is all ours now. Not having Giles in your colony has been bad. I mean, okay, you need a Giles? Alright, let's have a Giles. Let's make one of the camels Giles, because they need to be a very important member of our colony. So is it under health, training, social, training? Giles. Alright, we now have a Giles. Giles is an 18-year-old camel. Very fitting, actually. So yes, Giles the camel came from the desert known as my backyard. But how are you, Giraffe? I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you've all been having a good week. Dutch has been providing much chem fuel. I don't know how much we can actually use that, though. We might just want to go for a wood-fired generator if we want to do any electricity at all. I was trying to think about that in our downtime, and I was turning over in my head. Do we want? Let's just get a bunch of wooden stools as well. Do we want? To have fuel and power or not? And I do not know what the answer is, because we're not going to be here very long. So any resources we invest in actual actual power, we won't really get back. And that kind of, that kind of worries me a bit. Speaking of things that worry me, there's a mega sloth. Go eat those, Muffalo. I did find the loophole. I did. I am surprised I came up with that loophole, but I'm happy about it. Alright, so but the colony's doing well. We have our food set up. We have some stools being made. They all suck. Except that one. That one's good. And that makes sense. We should probably... Oh, that's why they suck. Bartlett, should you be constructing? Yeah, we need multiple people learning how to build. Humps is fixing, which I think trains construction, doesn't it? Slowly, but it does. That works. Alright, so we need rooms for these people. And so I think what we're going to do... I think we were thinking of having like a little compound over here. And I think we might still want to do that. Fertile ground is, of course, over there. We have all of this down here that we're using right now. And since we have fields down here, we might want... Yeah, up here where we aren't really going to be doing any growing, right? I think that makes sense. We are going to want blocks as well. Granite is being hauled, I think. Let's haul a little less. There we go. Haul all of that. Let's expand this as well. Want to make sure that we have a good chunk of chunks. And how is our research going? So we are progressing towards packaged survival meals. Once we have packaged survival meals, we can really start kind of extending the life of this colony. Because right now we have pemmican, which only lasts a year. And we're kind of... I mean, we're starting to come up on that. We only have 45 days left on some of this older pemmican. Hey, cheers, okay, yes, thank you. Giles fact, Giles is roped right now to a spot and seems to be very happy. Don't really have any other Giles facts for you right now. He just seems very pleased. How did I know that one was Giles and not this one? It's a secret, and I shan't tell you. But I am drinking some green tea today, and that makes me happy. I do love green tea. Alright, so this stele is making this room slightly impressive, so we're going to keep it for now. And I would really like someone to be constructing. Who should be doing that? Is it Monkey? Is Monkey automatically hauling? Or is it Vulture? Oh, Vulture's probably busy constructing instead of cutting, right? Who do I have set to this? Any worker... Doesn't matter who. Let me zoom out, because that white noise is probably irritating some people. I apologize. Maybe Humps, then. Yeah, we'll just have Humps do it. Does the speed that they craft these blocks... does it go up if their crafting skill is higher? Because if it does, that might be worth doing. I don't know if I want Humps sitting in there forever, trying to craft a block, you know? It's just a shame it doesn't train their crafting skill, even slowly. Like, I'd be fine with it, crafting it slowly. How much of the globe have I walked? That's a great question. Let's find out. We'll leave it on speed 1 while I'm not looking at the colony. So, we are here. This is a Green River, but really it is Second Roost. And this is here. We started over here in the Mount Tudum region. Don't read into that. It's probably fine. We started specifically right there. That was our first settlement, abandoned 21 days ago. It took us like 18 days to get from here to there, and that was with asphalt, like ancient asphalt roads, which are really good to walk on. We took a couple of detours. We did some trading. We stopped at a ruined city by accident. We traded here as well, and then we came down and around here, and then settled. Because this region is supposedly very fertile. And it's not too bad. I mean, I was expecting it to be a little nicer, to be honest. And our goal is to continue on all the way around. All the way around. I'm looking forward to going through the Clear Grey Strait eventually to here. Like our oh god, let me click on that again actually. Our settlement is literally on the other side of the planet. It's actually on the other side of the planet from where we're going. We have to completely circumnavigate this globe if we want to get here. So but yeah, this is where we're heading, the landed ship eventually. So we need to get to the technological level to be able to launch a landed ship, which I think for our people is basically impossible. Right? Because that's all of this stuff. Yeah. Starflight sensors, machine persuasion, crypto sleep casket, starship reactor. That one's going to take a little while. Johnson Tanaka drive. That's also going to take a little bit. It's going to take a while. Ah, Monkey thinks you should give this settlement a name. Great idea, Monkey. Let's call it the Second Roost. So we had the first step. This is Second Roost. Long way around. Yeah, exactly. Eventually, we may end up getting into grav ships. We have the quest. I have done nothing with it. It does not expire. But obviously, our greatest mode of transport right now is Giles. So we're quite far away from flight, as it were. It's going to take a little bit, but that's okay because we're just a merchant colony, a trading, wandering trader group of people that just gather and craft and live. So we have 60 granite... Uh-oh. A logger named Taffy is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. Not affiliated with any faction, you can rescue her and hope she joins freely, or capture her for recruitment or slavery purposes. We will be capturing her for recruitment purposes, maybe. Let's see how good she is. Well, who's our doctor? It is Vulture, isn't it? Vulture's just the everything person. Just literally does everything. Ascetic, neurotic, trigger happy. Anyone fast? Everyone's neurotic, I'm realizing. But no, I don't think anyone's particularly fast. Okay. Hey, Vulture, start moving over here. Alright. How are you, Taffy? Let's have a look at you. Extremely low expectations. Not going to die anytime soon. Shooting is decent. Night Owl is interesting. Slow Learner is sad. Because that means that even something that they're very passionate in, they will learn at slower than a normal person, I think. Or actually at the same speed. That hurts. So whatever they have is what they have. But what they do have is plants. Like, yeah, we have Vulture on plants and Monkey and Humps. But plants and animals, that frees up some people to do other things, you know? They also have crafting too, so they could be our crafter, our stone cutter, as it were. I mean, who cares if they learn slowly, if they just chop blocks into squares? Like, you know, like, do they need to be good to do that? The only thing that's giving... And they... medical 3 as well. I think that... Is that our best medical person now? Our second best? Nothing 1. Okay, Humps is a 5. Having another medical person might not be bad. Well, let's go save them. And let's just see what we do. Right? Let's just see what we do. Let's give them a... bed, quote-unquote. They're quite far away, but sod it. Start running, Vulture. You'll get there in the end. One day. This Mega Sloth has made itself very comfortable. If it would like to self-tame, I am okay. Oh, it has a little bite scar. That's really sad. If it would like to self-tame, or if someone would like to be inspired to tame this Mega Sloth, I would not say no. I love Mega Sloths in this game. They give you wool, they haul things, they're adorable. They're everything you could ever want. Alright, so yeah, Taffy is in such a not bad situation that Vulture's having breakfast before tending to their stab wound. That's how you know that they're doing fine. Actually, Vulture's just not tending to them at all. Is there a reason for this? Alright, Vulture... There you go, yeah. She needs to sort out her priorities. Alright, there we go. Alright, Taffy's doing good. Now, as far as crafting goes, I think I will just have Humps do this for now. Sam cooks, Vulture crafts, and I don't want... Well, yeah, right, Vulture can do it. Does anyone else have crafting, like 3? I guess Monkey does. Maybe Monkey should do it. Monkey do, right? It's in the name. Go ahead, Monkey, you do it. You're kind of just chopping trees anyway. The only other thing you want to do is grow. So yeah, let's put you on crafting. And then, yeah, we're taking the long way around, that's for sure. But it's worth it. Are our animals getting enough food here? Do I have to make them a pen? I can. I can't say I necessarily want to, but I could. We do have more than we used to. How much wood we got? I think we got a decent amount. Let's try to make some better stools as well. Or we could make actual chairs. Yeah, let's make some actual chairs, because that will train everyone's construction a bit better too. Let's just do that. Let's get some more wood chopped. Monkey is crafting. You'll love to see it. Let's just cut all of this down. Maybe I'll put our houses here. Oh no, I think I will put them up here. Let's just chop all this down while we're at it. And clear that for now. We're repairing, we're building. Let's start thinking about how we want our bedrooms to be. Maybe we could do what we did last time, right? We could do a 4x4 or 5x5. Round the world camel cruise. bring your own Giles. All right, so yeah, let's do some planning here. If we had this like that, what if we should do 4x5. I don't know if we want to have like too much space being given up to this necessarily. What if we did... What do we want to do here? Like that? I mean, that's 4 rooms right there, yeah? That's not terrible. It would make... I mean, it wouldn't make defending too difficult. We would just do something up here. Necessarily. Oh, there's that wake up. It's deteriorating slowly. I could make a campfire just to kill it. Kill it dead. How's your construction, Bartlett? 4? Alright. Bartlett, is there a reason you're not just researching all the time? Because Vulture has 1 job, and it is what you're doing, so... I guess they have 2 jobs. They doctor, and they build. God, when Sam is not cooking, they really... Oh, speaking of not cooking, do we not have any food? Cook simple meal. Not using potatoes, just using berries. Okay, use both. Alright, go ahead and finish your cleaning, Sam, and then maybe cook? I don't know. Feels like a good idea to me. So yeah, I think we do this, as far as a plan goes. We could do something like this here. Just cut this out. Yeah, maybe we do that. Cut this out of the rock there. That does only leave one gap, a 1 space gap between the buildings. I don't know if I like that. So let's Hey, Taffy joined. Okay. Taffy has joined. Do we have another bedroll, right? It's not good. It's a little singed, but it's better than where you're sleeping right now, Taffy. So you're no longer incapable of walking. Alright, we have grown our colony. Look at us being successful. Fantastic. We have another backup doctor, which is exactly what we wanted to see. I don't think we need everyone on basic 3, or basic 2. Alright, so Humps is our warden and our handler. Taffy is our grower for sure. I think that means we can bring Humps off of growing for now. I think Taffy is our dedicated planter. I can live with that. And dedicated hauler, considering Humps moves incredibly slowly. Also, do you have clothes? I mean, there's an awful tribal wear. I mean, they can wear whatever they want right now. We don't have anything forced upon them, so... Sam's cooking again, you love to see that. These berries dying? Nah, they're good. Actually, it's weirdly refrigerated, which is hilarious. So, let's see. If I were to do this... and then do this. I love how I'm like, yeah, let's not have this take up too much space, and now I'm just massively expanding how much space it takes up. But what are you going to do? Like this. Then we have nice open areas in between them, and I think that's good. Thank you for the posture check. For some reason I had my foot bent back on itself, and I don't know why I was doing that. Thank you for making me aware of the dumb thing I was doing. Alright, let's continue. Let's put on speed 2, and let's get this mined out. Let's get our build going. Major break risk from... Okay, Taffy. You had one responsibility, and you fucked it up. Put on the tribal wear, and think about what you've done. Alright, why are you so sad, though? Is it just intense pain? Ravenously hungry, too, but that's okay, we're getting... Why is it paused? We're getting there. Need warm clothes. Yes, we do need warm clothes. Right, that's what's going on. We need to create a... Actually, we don't have... Oh yeah, cloth parkas, right? Sheep wool parkas is all we need? I think so. Yeah, so we need a crafting spot. That's what we need. Are these any good? Hey, we have an excellent wood dining chair. Amazing. So let's go ahead and deconstruct some of these stools. We don't need them. Do these weigh more than a stool? They weigh 5 kilos, and a stool weighs 3 kilos. So yeah, they do. They weigh more than a stool. Alright, we'll reinstall that one over there. We will reinstall this one where we're planning to put a crafting spot. Production. Yeah, we don't have tailoring spots yet, so let's just put that there. Let's add a build to make tribal wear, clear it out of sheep's wool, and we will make sure that we are doing it until we have counting equipped, only allowed ingredients. There are 6 of us. Make sure we have 6. Why are we not wearing them, though? If we have them, we should be wearing them. Oh yeah, let's make sure they're normal quality as well. And any quality? No, normal quality. And then what we can do is we can go new. Oh, you can't choose a material, can you? For an apparel policy. No, you can't. Okay. I keep thinking you can, and you just can't. You're just simply not allowed. So yeah, we can deconstruct poor stools now that we have some better ones. That one's poor as well, so we'll just go and deconstruct that. We'll deconstruct that one. Monkey, what are you doing? No, 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 no. Give me the crafting spot. Only Vulture. Because Vulture has a passion, right? No? Oh, well then it literally doesn't matter who does it. Fair enough. I don't know why I thought only Vulture could do it. Any worker. Carry as you were. As you were. There we go. Nutrient paste. We've done it. Alright, so we could, at this point, go for complex clothing. But at 900 points, I think we're better off going packaged survival meal. Like, this is what's going to allow us to, you know, circumnavigate the globe. And our food problems should largely pass into memory, he said. A little optimistic, but I guess we'll see. Alright, speaking of zones, let's go ahead and copy this zone and put it in there. Should we have this much area devoted to Beneath Mountain? Well, let's just see what it says first. Let's go ahead and mine all that out. Alright, and then we also want structures, granite walls. Let's start zoning this. And like, do we want vents? We really don't have any steel, huh? We should mine this vein. We should... Do we have steel close to us? There is not much in the way of minerals here at all, huh? wonder if this is new for this update, because I feel like I'm seeing a lot less stuff. What's in there, I wonder? We'll find out. I should cancel that. Mind that one. I think we probably should have some vents, but we don't have to do it right away. Alright, so we want to have this be a wooden door, that be a wooden door, that be a wooden door, that be a wooden door. And then this and that be a wooden door. Fantastic. Seal them in. That wasn't meant to be quite as threatening as it ended up sounding. But, you know, what are you going to do? Seal them in. They cannot escape. I kind of want to have this move back one more. But you know what? No. I'm just going to do this and do that. Okay. This is expensive. It's going to take a while. Let's not allow that for now. Let's just do this compound first. How's that sound? Let's hold those granite chunks as well, because we're going to be needing a lot of granite chunks. Are these any good? Poor. Awful. Okay, we're going to burn through sheep's wool pretty quickly. But hey, I hope my colonists are intelligent enough to really just put on clothes that are warm enough. You know? I hope that if they see a sheep wool tribal wear just sitting there, doing nothing, that they will be smart enough to go, yeah, I should wear that. But then again, Taffy is sitting outside to read a book in 4 degrees Celsius. So, who really knows what they're smart enough to know? Alright, well, we're going to be sharing a room a little longer, lads. I apologize, but what are you going to do? I need that dining chair. This is normal. Do we have any poor remaining? I don't think so, right? That one's good. So this normal one can go over there. We're going to want one more wooden chair as well. Build a copy of that. Taffy's putting the book back. We probably should make a bookshelf, actually. Maybe that one book will make all the difference. Do we have complex furniture enough for a bookshelf? We do. Okay. Wood. I mean, the whole building is wood. If it sets on fire, it sets on fire, he said. Prophetically. Alright, one building is almost framed out, which I love to see. Is anyone mining? That's the next question I have. Does anyone mine in this colony? I feel like the answer is no, but it's hard to say. Mine. I mean, Vulture kinda. Taffy, congratulations, you mine now. People passing by. Where are they? They don't seem to have anything to trade. Fair enough. Speed through the night then. How are our animals? Animals don't appear to be hungry, so that's great. They appear to just be able to graze. Hey, Bart, you wanna, move the stool? And then clean. There we go. Look at you go. 75% research speed. And I assume, is this room good enough? It should be a decent size. Yeah, it's decent enough. I love that they have a decent barracks. That's actually kind of good. Right, if we can just get one rectangle complete, we can start getting some bedrooms down. I wonder if building out of blocks is worth it. Like, it takes a while, you know? Also, Monkey, if you're going to do that, do you want to move the stool first? And then we can reinstall this chair there. Reinstall that one there. All of these are waiting to be moved by somebody. I don't know whose job that really is, but someone's going to do it eventually. Alright. We have the beginnings of a couple of rooms. I honestly can't believe it. All right. A wooden door too. All right, let's start getting people in the rooms then. And it doesn't really matter who goes where. Although I guess technically Vulture doesn't care where she goes, right? She's ascetic. In fact, I think she prefers to have a bad room. I don't really remember. I don't remember exactly how that works. What they do want, though, is to not be cold. So let's go ahead. Chunks of spacecraft. Can you get components from these? I feel like you just get like steel slag, isn't it? Isn't that all you get that you then melt down? I mean, let's tell people to deconstruct it and see what we end up getting. It's actually not that far away, is it? Oh no, it is. It's over by where we found Taffy. Speaking of Taffy, seems to be healing up. Not too bad. That bite scar on the left arm is going to prove to be a problem, I think, for their maneuverability. Whose bedroll is being moved? It is Bartlett's. Alright, go ahead and move it then. Fantastic. None too shabby. Alright, so we've nearly got these rooms set up. Bartlett has his room now. We can remove this plan, I think. Visitors, they have a few items to trade. Okay, we have a few items to trade too. You love to see it. Alright, who's our trader again? Who's our negotiator? I think it is Humps, isn't it? Yeah, 12. Oh, it's absolutely Humps. Okay, chat. I know it's the middle of the night, but chat to these people. A lot of blood around here. What happened? Oh, yeah, we killed some people. Yeah, I remember now. I've caught up. Alright, so what are they selling? They're selling pemmican, which is funny. We can sell these crappy knives for our gold. But hey, they're not weighing us down anymore. We can sell a revolver. I'm sure they'll make use of it. Get rid of these Molotov cocktails. Get rid of anything that is not temperature appropriate. Get rid of keep the parka, get rid of the rest. Megasloth wool pants I think we will keep. Poor tribal wear we will sell. That's all we've been making it for, is to sell it. Yeah, I think sheep wool pants and the parka might be good cold weather wear for someone. Oh, that's a lot of money. I'm telling sheep wool is where it's at, man. It is a money maker. Okay, do they have anything I want? I mean, not really, no. I guess I can just offload some stuff though, huh? Let's get rid of that awful tribal wear. And then let's get rid of as many... Oh, that is it. And now we're done. Alright, I'll take back my revolver. And hilariously, I guess I'm taking back the knife and the club. That's... yeah. Alright. Thank you for your money. Alright, go back to bed, Humps. Do we have any blocks remaining? We don't. Okay. How are our crops coming along? Potato plants. Why do we only have 10? There should be way more. Oh, assignment. Schedule, there it is. Recreation for Taffy. You want to make sure he's getting that. Speaking of recreation, we have the hoopstone down, yeah? Thought we had it somewhere. Yeah, we do. Alright, good. Taffy does have that minor break risk, but they'll probably get over it one day. I believe. Alright, we're chopping down trees. You love to see it. Oh yes, yeah, we want lighting. And also warmth in some of these bedrooms, huh? Fantastic. That'll do for now. Alright, research speed, 74. Clean the room. 76. A whole percentage point. You'll love to see it. Okay. Once that tree is chopped down, eventually... How do you botch the construction of a torch? Explain that. How did that happen? Alright, since Taffy is having such a bad time, and is sleeping in an awful leather bedroll... Actually, yeah, do we want to... So many poor tribal wares. Do we want to make real beds? Because I think we can make wood beds fairly cheaply. Obviously, we can't take them with us. But, I mean, it's 45 wood. We made a whole bunch of chairs. We can make some beds. Let's just do that. Get some beds going. We're chopping down all these trees anyway, right? I think it's valuable to do. Humps is training construction. Slowly. Where's Vulture? Why is Vulture not building? She's building the roof, which is the one thing I want Humps to be doing, but I guess whatever. Beggars can't be choosers, and apparently I am in fact a beggar. Why do we have no food? Alright. It's time to eat the pemmican. Caravan, right? Caravan's the one where they just eat the pemmican? Or they just eat anything? Yes. Okay, caravan it is. Eat the pemmican. This is not what I wanted to do, but apparently things aren't being grown. Is that because I took everyone off of growing things? Kind of looks like it. Alright, everyone's back on growing. If you're not building and you're not researching, you're planting. Alright, everyone should now be able to eat pemmican at their leisure. Starvation. Humps, go eat. The wall will be there when you get back. Jesus. Alright, everyone's eating the pemmican, but we are now planting things. That's good. Alright, so it was just a matter of priorities, which were very incorrect, and that's okay. We have more fertile ground we're not using, so let's just expand this zone. Potatoes don't really care about how fertile the soil is, so let's just have this also be potatoes, right? Yeah, that sounds good. Fantastic. See, this is what I wanted to see. Just a swarm of people getting shit done. I love it. Alright, and let's go ahead and put this chair there, and we can deconstruct that chair. Reinstall this one when it is deconstructed. Everyone's eating. You love to see it. Everyone's chilling. Do we have a second room? We do. Alright, so this is now Bartlett's room, and this is now Taffy's room. Normal bed, normal bed. We can uninstall our bedrolls for now. Fantastic. Okay. Crisis averted. I mean, we do still need, like, proper food, but this rice should grow relatively quickly now that it's actually planted, because I think it's, yeah, it's all fertile. So that should be good. Fantastic. Alright, so these rooms are terrible, but we can make them better. We can use, what is this, limestone? Yeah, we can use limestone for the floors, actually. Let's make sure we're making granite blocks, and then whenever we're done with that, make limestone as well. We could also just do wood. I mean, it's not like... Oh, wow, look at that. Packaged survival meal done. Okay. We have packaged survival meals, so now what do we want? I don't know how useful air conditioning will be. I think eventually we'll want that. I mean, okay, so again, like, we can only... Exclamation mark rules for anyone who doesn't know. But this is a challenge run, and the challenge run is that we are trying to get to the other side of the world with our wandering tribe. We're trying to get here. And right now, we're here. So, eating rice in bed, admiring the limestone floor, can you imagine a better life? Because I, frankly, cannot. So we're here, and in, I think, what is it now? 26 days? 24 days? We must leave this region. We must leave the Wise Heel Mountains, and we cannot settle here again. We already had to leave Mount Tedum, and then move on to the next location, and then we will move again. Maybe to the Menium Scrubland, maybe to the Rhodebium Forest. We don't know. But all we do know is we can't stay here. So, we don't want to have anything too permanent. I think already this is a little too permanent with these rooms, but it's good for everyone's mood. And the higher their mood, the more inspired they become. And that we like. But the question is, what's good for a roving band of caravaneers? I feel like beer brewing takes too long. I don't know how long a fermenting barrel takes to ferment, but I think it takes too long. So, like, if we let's take a look here. Hold on, I've got the game paused right now while we think. I do apologize, but So if we look at, where is it, hops, they take 5 days to plant. So 10 days to grow, and then you have hops. And from that point, you then have to ferment them in a fermenting barrel. And that's currently in the research area. And it doesn't say how long that takes either. So that must be turned into wort, and then that can be fermented to become beer. So what we could do is... it's expensive though. It uses a lot of steel, a lot of wood. The barrels use even more steel and wood. It could be a good source of recreation and happiness for our colony. I just worry that it's too slow. Psychite tea could be good. The only concern is obviously Psychite is addictive, and we don't want to go into that. It's valuable though. I think, yeah, if we're going to have a cash crop, it's probably just going to be Psychite tea, because that can provide a mood boost, a damage boost, or a damage protection boost, and a just a very valuable drink. So yeah, I think we'll just go with that. What else does a roving band of traders need? Obviously, trees are largely useless to us. Biofuel refining is necessary for GravTech eventually? Maybe. I mean, do we even want to try machining? How much does a machining table weigh? 20 kilos. Alright, so it's the same as all the others, it's 20 kilos. If we could trade... I mean, really, we could just buy armor, couldn't we? Wouldn't that be better? Metal components and plasteel. That's expensive, man. Steel and components. I mean, we could try to make weapons. I just don't know if that's valuable for us, though. We may need prosthetics eventually. So maybe we just need machining. It's fewer steps than beer. It is, that's true. Yeah, Psychite tea is just simpler than beer as well. Alright, well, we have packaged survival meals. That's really important. That's the big one. I guess maybe we just start making power feasible. Well, no, we don't need batteries, right? We don't stay in any area long enough for power storage to matter. Yeah, this really makes you think about the game in a very different way, this challenge. I quite enjoy it. I think maybe we try to go machining. It's expensive. But actually, maybe what we do is go microelectronics to get the better research bench. That's what we do. We beeline microelectronics. I think this requires power to use. How much does it weigh? Dare I ask? Can it even be moved? Paintable, yes. Work to build. It actually doesn't have a weight. I wonder if it can't be moved once you've built it. Well, that's okay, because we can just deconstruct it, right? Yeah, let's go for microelectronics. I think that's useful in the end. Alright, so now what we need to do is come over here, make sure that pemmican is deleted, and then package survival meals. So, do until you have... I mean, do we just do forever? I think maybe we do. Yeah, we do forever. I think because it needs protein and veg anyway. So simple meals are just veg. That's all they're using. I want to make sure that we're using rice in this too. And animal products, obviously milk and unfertilized eggs we can use. But any meat goes in here. Yeah, I think that works. And then we will just start hoarding packaged survival meals once we get the opportunity. Rice is nearly grown. I wonder if we want to hunt some wildlife. I mean, I guess technically no, because we would just turn that into packaged survival meals anyway, right? Alright, let's allow these now. We have more stuff to build with. Let's use it. Taffy is very slow at mining. I wonder if that's just because of their manipulation. They have 2 scars. Oh, one on their leg? That's a bad scar too. My god. Night owl in the... Oh yeah, night owl in the daytime, of course. Alright, I think there. Like this? I think that works. So this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we want that, and then we want to give them recreation at the same time as everyone else. Let's just double check. I think it tells me, right? When I go into bio. Yeah, here we go. Gets a mood buff if awake between 23 and 6, and a mood loss if awake between 11 and 18. Alright, 11 and 18 is what we are concerned about. So, here and there. Alright, perfect. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 hours. And we'll just put this to anything and anything. We want more to share. Strapping on a couple of camels. We are going to need camels, I think. As our colony grows, we do just need more carry capacity. I think that's going to happen. Like this research bench has a weight. It has a mass of 20 kilos. And I fear that the high-tech research bench just doesn't. Which does worry me slightly. If I go here, change material to steel, there's a power consumption, but there is no mass. So I think, yeah, I think once you build that, you can't move it. And that's just whatever, I guess. We'll deal with that when we get to it. Do we just want to do wood floors? We have a lot of wood. Like, we have 1,000 wood. And yeah, I know fire, bad, but, like, it's... Okay, the doors aren't fireproof. I'll admit that. We are using wooden torches indoors as well. I'll admit that too. Okay? See, I am admitting things. But floors. Yes. Good talk. Alright, give me this, and 1 and 2. God, Taffy, you are the slowest miner in the world. I know you're not that good at it, and you are a slow learner, so you're never going to be that good at it, but still, could you be a little better at it? Make sure we're getting all these chopped stumps. That's free. That's money that you're leaving on the ground. That's just money. It's profit. A party. Humps is throwing a party. Fuck yes. Everybody. Mikey, you want to pull that rice before birds come and eat it all? Thank you. Sam's bringing the food. Look at this. Hey? Also, let's get Monkey in this room. This is now Monkey's room. Congratulations, Monkey. Everyone's having a party. Everyone's happy. I mean, okay, we're having a party in front of this giant monument that none of us can read. And that's just nice, you know? We're appreciating history. I don't know how we put a roof over that, but still. Seeing this monument to a civilization you've never known fills you with determination. Alright, so let's take this and put that there. I have a crafting spot here. Goodbye. Hopefully no one was using that. We still don't have 6 normal pieces of sheep wool tribal wear. That's upsetting to me. That upsets me greatly. Okay, so I will say these beds were definitely worth investing in. And actually another thing that's worth investing in with how much wood we have is shelves. It means that we don't have to build out a massive structure to defend. We can just have shelves. So let's do. I like this setup better. I feel like it always looks good, and I feel like it works. Delete that. feel like it gives you a lot of space to store stuff, and it just looks good, you know? Let's get all of this going. Alright, there's a bit of wasted space at the bottom here, but you know what? Who's counting? I could move the door, you know, if I wanted to do such things. And then it will make it will make navigating this hellhole a little easier. It won't be stepping over piles upon piles of shit. And that'll be useful. That'll be good. Alright, one more night in the barracks, and then everyone will be happy. I promise. Hello there. Hey Laguna, how are you? Hope you're doing well, mate. Harvest. Alright, so I will say, like, not for nothing, Bartlett makes some... He makes some very good research. He is quite good. He's a psychopath with an annoying voice and a high opinion of himself, but the dude knows how to read. I gotta give him that. Alright, are we running out of food? We have 75 pemmican to our name, but that's fine because we're transitioning to packaged survival meals as soon as we get rice. We are about to have rice. In fact, we just moved some rice in. And this is frozen? Oh god. Okay, it's cold outside. Could people wear the clothes that they should wear appropriately, please? And thank you. I would appreciate that. Alright, what is this? Oh, we mined that. That's just money. We're just leaving money hanging there in a mountain. We're mining that. This upsets me greatly, but we're just going to ignore it. Actually, you know what we could do? We could set up a death corridor and try to get in there. There's some good money in there. Can you make wooden spike traps? Are they good? Do we even know how to do this? Is this a good idea? Should I be building defenses that actually defend my colony instead of antagonizing ancient mechanoids? These are all questions. Hump's just next to Taffy while he's sleeping. Sorry, did I wake you? Alright, who's Monkey? Alright, we can cancel that. This is Monkeys. And what we're going to do is we're going to set this to be medical. It's a bedroll, I get that. But we're going to set that to be a medical bedroll so that we have one. You never know when you need a medical bedroll. Alright, we have no granite blocks now because Vulture's busy building wood floors, and that's okay. That's important. Someone's got to do it. Does someone want to move the giant rock out of the way, or are we just going to keep stepping over it? God, I sound like my dad. Are we just going to walk over this all day, are we? I want to know how many times you went over this without picking it up. Medical bedroll. Slightly used. Vaguely sterile. 15 quid or nearest offer. Alright, well, we're just going to wait for them all to be built. Then we're going to link the settings and paste the settings. Alright. Put things in there. And delete that. I like that reverse psychology. I think that would not have worked, and I would have been I would have regretted it greatly. But I do enjoy it. It's a good idea. Oh, look at that. That's so much better. All right. So as far as things that our furniture, we just put them out here, right? Manufactured raw resources, buildings, apparel. Manufactured, right? Textiles, medicines, no. Raw resources? No. Hold on, let's just look up bed. Furniture. Yep. Furniture can go in that. If that's a building, really? I guess it kinda is. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I get it. Can all buildings go here? Let's say yes and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? Everything sets on fire again? We've dealt with it once, we'll deal with it again. Alright, so we have a few people in actual rooms. Vulture doesn't really care. Maybe we should just have Vulture in, like, the laboratory, actually, so that she's actually sleeping in a room. Alright, that does mean that this is... actually, this is affected. Hold on. Hey, Vulture, you don't care where you sleep, right? Sorry, I know you're trying to get a good night's sleep, and I get it, but this might help. I don't know. Yeah. Aesthetic has awful bedroom. My bedroom is just how I want it to be, very humble and simple. Oh, so they do get a mood buff if their bedroom is shit. Okay, cool. I have a plan. Go sleep in that cave. Woo! Fantastic. Couldn't be happier with this. Literally just some rocks. At least it means we don't have to worry about smoothing them. Alright, well, Taffy's training them mining. And, like, maybe eventually, like, one day, they'll be good at something. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Oh no. Oh my god, it takes so long. Fine. Like, 35% is what anyone learns any skill at that they don't like. Taffy's skills that they do like, they learn at 38%. Actually atrocious. My god. It's fine. It's fine. Look, it's a 6th person, alright? And that's got to count for something. Not much, but something. Hey, Vulture, if you're going to pray, hold that first. Sorry, I stopped Vulture from praying. Feel a little bad about it, but what are you going to do? Oh, wait, so these are tiles. Hold on. If I ask them... Because you can actually get materials out of tiles, can't you? If I have them, where's floors? Remove the floor in this room and out here. Animal disease plague. God damn it, Giles. I knew the second I named that camel Giles. I knew it was gonna... I knew it was going to cause bad things to happen. Oh god, I'm surprised that it didn't. One of his fucking fingers didn't drop off. All right, this camel must survive. So here's what's going to happen. Animal sleeping spot right here, and medical, and vulture. Does it need to be in a pen? We can't tend to Giles. Alright. Emergency pen. Emergency pen. Structure, furniture, shite. Fence. Considering this is just where they are anyway. I mean, like, you know, does it really change much? I don't think so. And there we go. Oops, that is not where I wanted that. Right there. That heal roots. You know what? Yeah, we'll save the heal roots on it. Right, cancel. There we go. Why did I name him Giles? I should have known. I should have known. Alright. Deconstruct. Is Giles just going to go to bed? Amazing. Vulture. Now, health. It does have herbal medicine, so that's good. Tend to Giles immediately. Alright, don't fuck this up, Vulture. Giles is kind of important to this colony. And 60%. Not bad. Not bad. Now, Giles will just sleep all day. So that's just what Giles does. So hopefully that should allow the immunity to grow. Meanwhile, could we build this fence and put these idiots in it? Speaking of, fences and idiots. Put that there, put that there, put that there, and put that there. Is there a reason that we're not building? Oh, because we're finishing this room. Honestly, fair. This is going to be... Ambrosia Sprout. Ooh, that's money. Oh, hell yeah. So I think what we do... How do you do this? You can set like a grow zone underneath. Don't allow sowing, but do allow cutting? No, because then... Or is it don't allow either? Is that what you do? Don't allow either. And then they will just come and gather it when it's ready. Because this will continue to grow over time. It's not a one-time thing. It will just keep growing ambrosia for as long as you're here. I think that might be right. Please tell me you're grabbing wood. You are. Alright, build this pen. Oh, we also need a pen marker as well. Pen marker. Beautiful. Oh, look, it actually tells you the capacity before you place it. I don't know if that's always been like that, but hey, it is now. Vulture is so good at building. Actually just astounding member of this community. Alright, we have the pen marker. Our animals aren't going to wander off that quickly, but we are going to want them in eventually. How's Giles doing? Alright, immunity, 18%. They're good. Fantastic. I might keep them on herbal medicine anyway. We have a lot of it. I'd much rather be down a couple of herbal medicine than down a camel. I'd rather be down some herbal... Legit thought that cougar was killing one of my sheep then. Alright. I think this cougar must die if it's going to be this close to my colony. I think so. Are they trainable? Trainability. Advanced. Are they tameable? No. Okay. Good. Alright. 30% chance to attack. Yeah, that's bad. We might actually just need to hunt all of the predatorial animals. That might just be something we have to do. Penelope, what are you doing walking... Oh, alright, everyone come out. This cougar must die. Unfortunately. It is what it is. There's not really much we can do about it. Fire. Nearly hit Penelope, guys. What are we doing? Just destroyed the fence gate. Amazing. Alright. Fantastic. Thank you. Everyone go back to what you were doing. Who hunts? Who does hunt? Hold on. Humps does. Monkey does. Really, it should be Sam, if anyone. Yeah, Sam, go ahead and hunt that. Finish it off. And then if we could please rebuild that. Get our animals inside of it, that'd be great. Thank you, Sam. Could not have that massive wild animal that close to our base. That would be very bad. Alright, speaking of things that are bad, we probably should get some defenses going one of these days. Really all we can do is barricades, though. That's all we have available to us. Hey, we have another room done. Okay. Let's go ahead and build a copy of this. Build it in there. And let's build a copy of that in there as well. I don't think there's any reason not to. Just because they want an awful bedroom doesn't mean they have to be really uncomfortable. Do we not have a fence gate on this side? Probably. We don't need it. Hey, do you want to rope all of them at once? Humps, I know you're slow, but like, what if you got them all at once? Alright, never mind. Okay. Sam's getting ready to butcher. Is Sam's movement speed slow? No. Okay, it's just because the colony is large and dispersed. Disparate. Disparate? Maybe that's the word I want. I don't know. How's Giles doing? 30%. Okay. What about needs? Also good. We have some rice. We have food. Fantastic. We have granite blocks. Okay. Let's get some more floor going. Like so. Let's get the doorways done as well. Fantastic. And I think we can now delete that plan. Right, we have an unowned bed. If I could select it, there we go. Alright, who's left? Humps and Sam. Humps, and this one is Sam, I take it. Okay. Oh yeah, I can just do this, can't I? Orders, hauling things, haul those things. There we go. Perfect. And then we can, let's uninstall. Hey Bartlett, you want to clean the room? It will vastly improve your ability to think. There we go. A whole like 6% better. Can you believe that? Fantastic. Everything is a bit disconnected. I might actually want to get some walkways down, huh? Do we have any steel? Not much, man. Like, not much in the way of steel, turns out. Taffy, where are you going? Could you hold the components first? I even have you on hauling too. Like, bring it back with you. Don't just leave them sitting out there. That's good money. Alright, these shelves have vastly improved our storage. Like, that's so much easier to look at. And just walk through as well, I imagine. Okay. We have packaged survival meals. I don't want anyone eating them. Alright, everyday eats. Everyone's back to everyday eats. Packaged survival meals, look at that. How many do we have? 12. It's a start. Only thing with packaged survival meals, that they don't stack all that well. So we're just going to have shelves upon shelves upon shelves of them. But they don't weigh that much either. They weigh 0.3 and they give you 90 nutrition. Whereas a pemmican... Let's have a look at a pemmican. Pemmican gives you 0.05 and weighs 0.02. So what is that? 45 times 0.02? I think. Isn't that right? So they weigh... It weighs about the same as pemmican, actually, I think, based on rough calculations. It's a little heavier than pemmican, but it is so much better. And it never, ever expires. Ever. Doesn't need to be refrigerated. I'm so glad we have that. I didn't think we'd get it, this colony. I thought for sure we'd have to settle a third time before we even got close to electronics. Vulture, you have a bed, okay? I get you're ascetic, but like, you don't have to be stupid. There we go. Humps. Oh yeah, Humps is slow. Yep. Here we go. Fixed. Awful bedroom, awful dull. God, this bedroom's still awful just because of a couple of pieces of dirt. Alright, so the 14th of December, and this colony is established, I think it's fair to say, right? Like, we're looking pretty good. I think as far as furniture goes, we are just going to make everything out of wood, really. Because it's temporary, and we have a lot of it, and there's a lot of it around, and those are all of my reasons, really. Fire and fire, and I don't know if I want to put a light source in Vulture's room. I feel like that's not good, honestly. Although she is sleeping in the cold right now, so maybe that would be better. Okay, yeah, then fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? This tiny room becomes like 80 degrees? Yeah, like that's gonna happen. We can always build it bigger if we need to. We can fix it if we have to. Actually, I need to redo how I did this, huh? Put that there. Reinstall that. Reinstall that. Like that. Actually, reinstall it. Symmetry is very important and also meaningless. Let's make sure we're doing it. There we go. And then what we can do is get an end table as well for everybody. Even hubs. Now, do we want... The wooden dressers, they do improve the room, right? But they also allow them to sleep way more comfortably. And yes, Vulture's ascetic, but I don't think she wants to be like completely uncomfortable. I think comfort is still important to an ascetic. I think. Don't quote me on that though. We won't put any floor in her room, but... Finally! We're farming! We're farming, lads. We're actually doing it. We are beginning to farm. Alright, and do we have enough tribal wear? No, we just have no wool. Fair enough. Okay, we've mined out a bit more of her room. So this is now dull. And I think even with this wooden dresser, this room is still going to be miserable, right? Like, we can all collectively agree, this room sucks. And that's exactly what we want. It's just going to be also comfortable. This is a college dorm in New York. Although actually no, in New York I guess there would just be the bed. Taffy, what are you doing walking so close, man? I guess that's where the ambrosia is. I can't really be mad. But and also the steel. But still. Alright, we'll keep an eye on Taffy because we want to make sure they pick up those components on the way back. What's Bartlett shooting at? Oh, that's funny. The hoopstone ring trains their shooting? That's fantastic. I actually love that. That's amazing. Alright, hold that when you're on your way back. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so research is progressing. We are a quarter of the way to microelectronics with our tribe. Can you believe that? Now, all of this is improving our wealth, which does worry me. Let's actually take a look at that. Our wealth took a plummet here. What was this? New settlement? And a manhunter pack. I don't really know why our wealth collapsed here. From 26 grand down to 17. Is it because we built a bunch of stuff? You know what? I think it is. I think putting all of our stuff down collapsed our wealth? Wealth buildings plummeted. Weird. So we're kind of actually right back up to where we started when we arrived. What caused that? What caused that dip? Anyone on the VOD channel who knows, tell me. Or anyone in chat even. I'm curious to know. Exclamation mark VODs, by the way, if you want to see how the rest of this playthrough's gone. It's all up there over on the VOD channel. And I'll be uploading this too, this weekend. Alright, a nearby settlement. Jigoabentry. Oh, those are the people we traded. They want 27 veils of normal quality. Okay. Best skill shooting level 10, Xiaoa? Alright, so Komshi Goabentry. I don't know how to pronounce that. So yeah, they're these guys across the mountains, which if I sent a caravan takes 2 days. 27 veils. Alright, hold on. What's a veil need? 20? 20 cotton. I don't think we can do that. We just don't have enough sheep, and we aren't growing cotton, right? Which basically means that's a no. So, as much as I want this flat screen television to sell, I just don't think we can. Simply no. Just straight up deleted it. Where's Taffy? Oh yeah, Taffy's a night owl. I am a fool. I keep forgetting that. Alright. Life is good. Alright, we are out of trees, and by trees I mean wood. So, we're out of trees! Let's just harvest some more. There we go. Oh my god, we've run out of trees! Right, we don't need all of these. Cancel that. There we go. Sam is hauling steel. Good. Doing what Taffy cannot. Move things to a better location. Alright, our sheep are sheeping right now. Oh, was it not happening because they weren't in a pen? Okay, alright, well we'll need to keep that in mind. Alright, Giles got better. You love to see it. I assume this room is still awful. It is. If anything, this is making it worse. Good. Fantastic. Yep. Still awful. Good. But the bed is much more comfortable now. 0.85 plus... What is that? Or is that just 0.85 from the bed? Ooh, a good bed is 0.9. Oh, actually, yeah. Humps needs a thing. More so than anyone else, actually, because they have a bad back. Argopods. Raw meat? Elephant meat? Yeah, grab it. Go get it right now. Immediately. Yes, Sam. Do it. Oh, we have a lot more wood again. Life is good. Life is good when you have wood. Alright, do we have no meals? Do we have no meals because we're turning it all into packaged survival meals? I feel like the answer is yes. Time for elephant on rice? That does seem to be that time. Alright, so we'll let Sam finish that, and then what we're gonna do is suspend this, and this is the one that allows meat. It is now, although where's human meat? No. Insect meat? Sure. Is insect meat extremely unappetizing? Okay, it is. We'll just do that then. Cook simple meal until you have 8 of them. Unsuspend. Alright, so if we can't do this, we'll do this. Oh, wait, this is cook simple meal 1. I see. Copy it, paste it, move it up. Delete it. So this, we can rename these now, yeah? Fantastic. Simple meal with meat. Alright, so we'll just make sure that this has meat, but no human meat and no insect meat, because that makes it sad. And is this simple meal X4? X4. And then simple vegetarian. Well, it's not actually vegetarian meal. Simple meal without meat is basically what it is. Without meat, X4. Okay. So if they can't make it without meat, then they'll make it with meat, and I think that's fine. We have quite the influx of meat, so we should be good. I think we do need to finish off flooring this region as well. This is what? Granite tile? Sandstone tile. We have 26 sandstone. Let's just make this room nice. And by nice, I mean uniform. That's still better than nothing. This does turn this into a hospital, huh? I think that's okay. Taffy do be sleeping. We have 25 components. Okay, so that's not bad, right? Turkey's dead. Go get it. Actually, no, leave it. Because the warg is right there. What if you move the meat and then you cook with it? Like, it's crazy, I know. But what if you bring it close to where you need to use it and then you used it? Isn't that just insane? Alright, Taffy, first order of business. Before you dig at that compacted steel, get that meat indoors. Or somebody else eats it. You should be able to pick up both. There we go. Alright. I think we can suspend simple meal with meats. We should have some potatoes coming. So, okay, they're attacking immediately, are they? Alright. Bows. 3 of them. Bow, 1 of them. Oh, they're close. Bows, 2 of them. Okay, Taffy. Please equip this. Anyone else close? No, everyone else is kind of far away. Alright. Let's just deal with these guys first, since you're here. And Sam, you can also go ahead and wear that one. I think we'll only need 3 guys here. Put you there, and then Vulture and Bartlett. Put you there. And there. Just get behind some cover. Alright, good shot. Yes. Fantastic. Alright. Alright, Monkey can't see them. Where's Taffy? Just walking into the sunset. Alright, we can't have that. Sam and Taffy, get over here. And Monkey, you come up there. Since you can't reach them anyway, because they have, what is that, a recurve bow? Yeah. Headshot? Really? God's sake, man. Every time with the headshots with the bows. Thankfully, Humps is tough. They're testing their toughness, though. How's the rest of the crew doing? Monkey, get there. Sam, get there. Humps, how are we doing? Alright, we're good here. Everyone come over here and help. Well, the Humps, I think you're good to just go lay down, honestly. Taffy doesn't have a gun? Oh, well, get out of there then. Monkey, come south. Sam, pull back. It's dangerous, I know, but you're a little too exposed there. Bartlett, go there. Vulture, get back there. Alright, Taffy has a gun. Awesome. Would be a good name for an album. Good shit. Keep hitting him. Bartlett got a graze on the torso. And the spine! Fucking hey, man. These short bows should not be this effective, should they? Taffy, shoot that guy. Alright, they're fleeing? Okay. We need another bedroll for medical, and I think that's good. Let them flee. Actually, Taffy, he's not apparently fleeing. They lied. How was your shooting? Not good. Sam, your shooting is much better. Go help. Okay. Shoot at Wall, because they're the ones shooting at us. How is there, is Wall worth getting? Construction, crafting. Steadfast, huh? Mentally tough, won't crack down under pressure. Psychically sensitive. These two things are very different. Incapable of animals, artistic, and plant work. Incapable of plant work is sad. A second researcher, though, and someone who wants to build. And they're not unwaveringly loyal. Maybe you just don't shoot at them and let them bleed out? I just keep shooting, I guess. Fuck it. And they're dead. God damn it. Alright, well, it was a nice idea. You know? It was a good idea. Good thought and all that. These people are dead. We will take your pemmican. We will take that. Yeah, that was a nice dream that we had about maybe getting Vol as a person, but no, turns out no. Also, Taffy, go ahead and drop that. You don't need to wear that anymore, but you do need to put it away. All right, and Bartlett is going to his bedroom. Oh, we should absolutely be. Oh, whatever. It's too late now. Fuck it. Clean the hospital. Alright, as long as we can keep it somewhat clean in here. I mean, infection multiplier from room is pretty low. Hey, do you wanna tend to Bartlett? And actually, you know what we might do? Let's just have people rest in their rooms. You know? I think they might genuinely be better off resting in their rooms. And then go ahead and clean Bartlett's room when you're done. And then clean Humps's as well. And we will just uninstall that. I think having a real hospital with actual beds is probably good. Having like this as a hospital is probably not. Infection chance from the room is, it doesn't say. But if I do this, it's 50. Sweet. And Humps is good. So yeah, Vulture is comfortable, which I think is nice. Yeah, they still want to be comfortable, which is hilarious. They just also want to have a terrible, terrible room to be comfortable in. Give them a really nice bed in a cupboard. That's what the aesthetic wants. I guess... Whoa. Armadillo is still alive? Shooting, melee, plants, intellectual. You worth saving? You cannot be saved. Goodbye. Such is life. Alright, Taffy's about to go to sleep. Need warm clothes. Yeah, we have warm clothes, don't we? Gonna reach -1. Yeah, it doesn't... Actually, I think the game is just lying to me. Doesn't this go down to like -4? Insulation, cold? It doesn't really tell me. How much this apparel improves the wearer's minimum comfortable temperature. Yeah, it doesn't tell me how low that is, though. So I guess what is that minimum comfortable temperature? Where is that? Life expectancy, immunity gain, speed, work, health? No. Here we go. Minimum comfortable temperature is 1. So if this is improving it by, what, 14? Shouldn't that put it down to like -12? Isn't that really good? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't get it. I'm not going to pretend to get it. What I am going to do is just speed up time. Lynx is hunting Taffy for food. Whoa, Taffy, go, run. Go. Just keep going. Bartlett and Humps are not really that useful here. Keep going, Taffy. Just keep going. Vulture. You have a bow? You can sit there. Alright, good shit. Good shit. Good. Keep hitting it. Alright. Crisis averted. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill all of the predators in this region, aren't we? 2 wargs, a swan. This swan is... It's gonna be a problem, man. The wargs are an issue. They're not that far away either. That went very well. And then go ahead and hold that when you're done, Sam. Sorry for interrupting your sleep. Bartlett, you seem to be doing fine. Humps, you seem to be doing fine. Yeah, love to see it. Can't believe you've got a crack in your spine from a single shot from a bow. I can't believe that. Spine and torso. Why are bows so effective, man? It's almost like they were the primary method of warfare for thousands of years. The trees must, in fact, die. You are right. Many trees have died. You would be. I think you'd be proud of what we've achieved here. Yeah, thankfully Taffy did not look back. I was so close, man. The problem with having it on ×3 speed is that when you... We need to kill this warg, don't we? Alright. He's too close. He already killed a turkey and then let it rot. Let's kill this warg. In fact, let's get the whole crew out here. Let's make it a family affair. Slow it right down. Fire. Ah! Fire all! Alright, good shit. Sam, do what you must. I would like to tame a warg. I think a caravan with like a pet warg would be awesome. Wait, did he kill another turkey? Hey Taffy, when you're done, hold that turkey, would you? That's food. We're leaving on the table, pun intended. And then also, let's unsuspend these. Let's make sure that we're not dying unnecessarily. God, we have a lot of heal root growing. Looks good, doesn't it? Why are we leaving the links here? Oh, because I told Monkey to stop. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Human corpses don't go in here, so you can remove that. What's Humps doing? Building graves. Yes. Good man. Bury your enemies. Bury them deep. Alright, Sam is cooking 4 simple meals. I think I'm going to keep it on 2. I think 3... I've said this before. I think ×3 is just a little too fast. My reaction speed is not fast enough to be able to live on 3 times speed. I just can't do it. Taffy's going to bed, as they should. I imagine they're quite sad right now. They're no longer sad. You'll love to see it. Now, Humps doesn't bury, because Humps is, well, kind of an asshole, really, but we can have somebody bury our enemies. My reaction speed isn't good enough for 1 time speed IRL. Unfortunately, I have to agree with you, yes. 1 time speed is just too much for me a lot of the time. We could do like a 0.75. I could maybe live with that, you know? 0.75 I could do. So this area right here is a problem. I think we should have some defenses over here. Like some proper defenses. We have quite a lot of granite, so let's use it. So if I was going to put some defenses down, I think it would be... what would I do? Something like this? So I could do that. Funnel them through here. Yeah, I think I need to wall this area off, because if they come in right here, I need time to be able to react to them coming in. I think I have to. God, it's the 1st of April May already. Okay, so maybe it's not April May then, it's Jugust? June, August? Jugust. That we leave. The 4th of Jugust. I can live with that. So I think now there's only a single warg that is in the bottom of the map and should not bother us, I don't think. That should be good. We have meat to make survival meals. We have rice being harvested that was left outdoors for some reason. Why are we feeding Humps a simple meal? Why can't they feed themselves? I guess whatever. A psychic drone. That's bad, but what are you going to do? I think we can stop mining this steel. I think we have enough, honestly. Go ahead and haul the steel. I think we have enough for now. What do we even want to use this steel for? Hey, Humps is fully healed. What do you even want to use the steel for? That's the question, right? We can do nutrient paste dispensing. I can't say that I want to, necessarily. Crematorium seems like a bad idea. What do we want? We could just make another research bench and have just 2 people researching. That might not be a bad idea. We made this small. We could extend it ever so slightly. Maybe we should do that. Hey, Bartlett, go ahead and clean the room. Hey, Sam, clean the damn kitchen, would you? Good God. We cooking in that? There we go. That's better. That's better. Taffy's now digging at silver ore. Okay, that we do want. And that we want all of it. Oh God, look at all these animals that are just dead because of these wargs. Yeah, is microelectronics the right choice? I think it genuinely might be. 150 metallic. So it doesn't have to be steel. It can be any metal and then 100 steel. Okay, that's a lot of steel. Steel is not light. Odds are we're just going to keep with our research bench for now. But maybe eventually. Sam is resting. Go ahead and clean the kitchen. Haul all of that, please. Just get it out of there. Thank you. Alright, we have simple meals. We have 16 survival meals. I'm hoping to see that go up pretty soon. Sam is sleeping. Hopefully these muffalo aren't eating all of my damn rice, but I kind of get the feeling that they are. I think they just keep eating all of my rice, and I'm just kind of letting them? Because of what happened the last time I antagonized Muffalo. And you know what? I think it's the right choice. Leave them be. Let them be. Crying out loud. Alright, well this retaining wall, or this protective wall here is going to be helpful. If they come in here, they'll most likely go north. If they go south, then maybe something we can do. Condor is Vulture's lover and also our enemy. How does everyone have such interesting relationships in this Rimworld? Okay, we need a prison for this person. Might as well be there. All right, Condor. Let's see what you're all about. You're artistic. You love plants. You're social, yet you're also an industrious, depressive misogynist. And yet, you're Vulture's lover. Hard worker versus lazy, -5. That's kind of like they hate each other. Okay. I guess Vulture rescue him. Or capture him. Okay. I'm assuming you don't want this person to die. I don't know if we're gonna, like, get them, though. They're not really that good. They can't shoot. They can't build. They can't plant. They want to, but they don't know how yet. Medical emergency. This idiot? Yeah, I assume, yeah. Yep. He's fine. Jeez. So dramatic, man. Clean the prison cell, I guess. Alright. I'm glad that worked out as a prison cell. I mean, we could even make this the prison cell too, actually. Yeah, I need to think how I want to do defenses here, huh? Let's get these guys too. Let's bury them because honestly I don't need them depressing my colonists. I would prefer that did not happen. So what do we need for the road? We have a lot of components on us now. 25? Maybe we do want to go into like flak armor. Because what we could do is make a bunch of flak jackets, right? Get a bunch of steel. We do need cloth for that though. And it has to be cloth. It can't be wool. That's a problem. Okay. So we can't do that. Oh, psychic drone's over. That was nice. That wasn't too bad. I was expecting that to be a lot worse. I do think defenses are really important, right? How are we going to research the higher level stuff? You need high-tech research benches to research anything beyond microelectronics. Maybe books. Maybe books is how we do it. I don't know if you can get books for things up here. Can you get books for a hunter drone? I assume probably no. But maybe. Machining. I wonder, do we want machining? Now, what we might do with Condor is use them to train our social, so we get better prices, and then just release them. Because we don't actually want them on our team. Who is our Wardener? I think it should be Humps, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. This Megasloth really wants to be our friend. 30% chance to attack on a failed taming attempt, though, just terrifies me, man. Like, Megasloths scare the shit out of me. And I think that's fair and valid, isn't it? Like, they're terrifying. Harvest as many of these berries as you can. Get all this rice while you're at it, too. Let's get some packaged survival meals going, damn it. Alright. Stop the simple meals with meat. Cook. Inspired creativity. Oh, I was hoping it was inspired taming. Okay, so Vulture has inspired creativity. What can we do with that? There's not really much we can make, is the thing. Like, nothing in here I really need to have, like, super duper awesome, right? What would we want? What would we want to be legendary? I mean, hilarious as it sounds, legendary bedroll sounds pretty good right now. Very comfortable bedroll. Wouldn't be bad, you know? Please tell me this meat ain't going off. Oh, it's not. Alright. Are we making packaged survival meals now? Yes, we are. Good. As we bloody should. Yes. More survival meals. We have 24. Nice. So that's what, 3 days of food? Yeah. Yeah, that upsets me a little bit, but what are you going to do? Harvest those. Bank your bank accounts. I wouldn't mind having a masterwork bank account. That would be good. Yeah. I could live with that. I need inspired taming. That's what I need. Alright. Have we been socializing with this man? We have. Okay, good. We will be letting them go. Because, like, we just do not care. But, you know what we could do? Floors. Let's get a wood floor going in here, too. Might as well. Let's make it a little nicer to be in this room. There we go. Look at that. Okay. We have yet more granite. You'll love to see that. So what I'm thinking is, right outside the bedrooms, we just have this, and we chop down all of that, so there's nowhere for anyone to hide, and then extend it a little more. And then as far as security goes, where's security? Do I not have? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, surely I do. Then we can go... Oh, I can't replace? Ugh. Alright, fine. So we want... like this? We want it staggered like that, I think, right? And then we want granite barricades like that. Gosh, spike traps are so expensive, man. And I assume wooden spike trap is worse, right? Than a metal spike trap? Looks like it. Yeah, melee damage, 8. Steel is 20. Granite is 13. Okay, so yeah, steel is what you want to make him out of, if you're going to make him out of anything. Is there anything kind of close? We're not making it out of silver, obviously, but steel's pretty good. Uranium's really good, if you have that. Obsidian is the best so far. Yeah, looks like uranium, steel, obsidian. Plasteel if you're feeling insane. Like, certifiably so. Do I want to... I mean, I feel like a wood spike trap just isn't even worth... It's not worth doing, is it? Let's just get some spike traps down, I guess, of the granite. But God, they're so expensive. Maybe just no spike traps then. Jade spike traps all the way? I mean, I guess, yeah. Reduces your wealth and kills your enemies. I just wish you got some resources back from the spike trap. You know, that's really all I want, is just some resources back. Alright, let's make a dumping stockpile here. Let's make it for just blocks. Not blocks, sorry, chunks. Like that. There we go. And if we shrink it down to this, this will basically be like a barricade of sorts. And that's pretty good. Oh, also, we should absolutely do this. Well, yeah, we should do this. Well, should I, though? Like that. So you need more than sharp sticks and maybe some plant fiber or resin to make a spike trap? Well, you can just use wood, but it does less damage, right? Like, the wood ones do 8 damage. The steel does 20. And I think that's pretty realistic as far as I'm concerned, right? Like, it's heavier, it's metallic, so it pierces armor. I could get behind that. Alright, we seem to be only just making enough food to survive. So I think what we need to do is turn on this overlay again. Sorry, I know. It's bright and annoying, but... Okay, that's going to be fun. Like this. That will be our rice. More rice. Alright, turn this off. Where's the flash storm happening? Right here? Oh, come on. Don't get struck by lightning, just stop the lightning. How's that? Alright. Hey guys, you wanna help? Are you not set to fight fires? Oh, Sam just doesn't give a shit. Okay. Oh, please stop it. Please stop the fire. Thank you. That one should burn itself out. But those were all very close. Oh look! Suddenly wildfires. Yeah, that was a bit sad. Yeah, this one should burn itself out. I don't think it'll get all the way up here, he said. Hopefully. As if it does, we'll just fight it then. Aww. We didn't quite get to use all the warg meat, but that's fine. Alright, so our first 15 days have passed. And I will say that went faster than I was expecting. I think it's time to hunt a little bit. Let's hunt the rams and the does. The muffalo worry me. 10% chance to get mad upsets me greatly. God, look at all these dead animals from this bloody warg. Can it fight the muffalo, please? That would be nice. I wouldn't mind it doing that. Does this burn itself out eventually? It should, right? It's not going to just burn forever. A hare self-tamed. It's now designated Hare 1. Okay. Who's our animal person? I think it is Humps, right? Yep, it is. Alright, Humps, congratulations, you have a pet. We want a little bed for it, I think, right? We want a little sleeping box? Wooden sleeping box for the hare? Alright, this is nearly done. And that's good. We will go ahead and order Where's the hall? Why am I blind? There we go. All of this to be hauled away. Like all of this. In fact, all of that too. This should be the next accessible slot, I think. So it should just bring it all right there. Is my hope, anyway. That does seem to be happening. Fantastic. Chop that wood. Alright, so that should give us like a nice big shooting area. If they come from the north anywhere, they should come through here most likely. We'll have them here. If they come here, they should go this way, I hope. If they go this way, we can set up something. This is just not burning out, huh? Alright, new plan. Cut literally everything here. Right now. This is the most important thing you guys could be doing, so please do it. We need to create a fire barrier. Oh, actually, what I can do is... where's cut? Put it to 1. And grow, put it to 1. Everyone want to do it? I have to remove the assignment, do I? The work schedule? God, I hate doing this in the middle of the night. Whatever, let's just see what happens in the morning. When it gets to morning, they should just do it. It seems to be kind of burning it. No, it's not burning it at all, is it? I was kind of hoping it would. I was hoping this wouldn't become a massive forest fire that we then have to deal with, but hey. Alright, before they do anything else, they're planting, they're growing, they're cutting. The fire is burning. But yeah, let's... Actually, you know what? Don't allow sowing. You have more important things to do. Are we going to start, like... Yep. A silver ore meteorite. Oh, absolutely, yes. That's getting mined. Money. It is going to make us... Yeah, just play Hoopstone. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is the meme, right? This is fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Alright. I mean this in the best way. Do literally anything other than this. Thank you. Alright, there we go. There we go. Wildfire rescue. Yep. Good job, guys. There we go. There we go, yes. Cut it all down, and that should stop it from reaching us. Ever. It should just burn out. Should have nowhere to leap, nowhere to go. Chop these fucking stumps down too, while you're at it. That should... Okay, could we hold the wood? Leaving the wood behind kind of is a flaw in the plan, guys. Okay, I think we can now... What is it? Shift right click? And shift right click. Fantastic. Alright, I think we're good. We survived. Vulture still has inspired creativity, and do we have... We do, we have 63, what is that? Blue fur. Oh, perfect, yes. Furniture. Bedroll. Blue fur. Yeah, make it out of that good shit. Vulture. Do it. Build it. A legendary, coziest fucking sleeping bag you've ever seen? Legendary. Legendary bedroll. Literally, yeah, neatly stacked for burning, I know. Good firewood they're leaving out there. It is worth 500. It has a comfort of 1.16. This bedroll is more comfortable than a bed. This bedroll is so cozy. It's better than this wooden bed. Where's the good one? Do we have like an excellent one? No, just good. Good is 0.9. This bedroll is 1.16. My God. What a good bedroll that is. Holy shit. Yeah, we're taking that. You'd think we'd sell it 500 silver. Nuh-uh. No, we're keeping this one. In fact, we should install it and use it, right? And I think Vulture should be the one to use it. They're sleeping in a cupboard. We don't have any poor beds, do we? It's just all normal and good? Fantastic. Alright, work on that bed. Amazing. Vulture, congratulations. Move it in. Hopefully it connects to the other stuff. Looks like it does. Looks like it's linked. How comfortable is it now? 1.33. Literally the most comfortable thing I think I've ever seen in this game. Does it come with a legendary pillow? I think it doesn't. No. I think what it does is any pillow that touches it is instantly transformed into like is it like the pillows we have are those purple pillows, so like any pillow that touches it becomes that. As soon as you take it away, the magic fades and it returns to its original form. But while it's here, it is the most comfortable thing you've ever seen. Alright, so let's set this to be hair 1. And I think I want to keep the hair on our side of the fence. So let's just go to animals. Area 1, and the area is going to be literally all of this. Just so that they're on our side of the fence and not, you know, in the middle of nowhere. After all, you are a bunny rabbit. Where do you really need to go? Kim's given birth. We have tiny lambs. This is not a drill. We literally have a male, a female, and a female. We have farms. We are farming. Do we have enough food in here now? Oh, absolutely not. No. No, we don't. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Just do this, I guess. Fuck it. And put a wooden fence gate in there and here. We could actually separate them, have the sheep on one side and the other animals on the other. We have so many more sheep than we do, like, anything else. We have so much chem fuel. What are we going to do with all this chem fuel, Dutch? Why do you keep giving us so much? I don't really know what to do. Okay, so this is now... It's going around. It's somehow going around the stone. Oh, God. It's literally... It's actually just going to burn out everything. Okay. Alright. We actually just have to fight fires for the next, like, 5 days. Otherwise, we're gonna have nothing left. I mean, we aren't gonna, like, live here forever. But, I mean, we could just let it kill all the animals, and then we would have, like, a lot of singed fur we could use. But that's probably not ideal. Let's put the damn fires out. Alright, I do think I might need them to, like, focus one area at a time. So let's do that. Yeah, if they can just focus one segment at a time. Penelope's giving birth, that's great. We can maybe stop this from spreading to literally our entire base. Okay, good. Clear that. Onto this. Rainy thunderstorm. Literally everything is fine. Condor has gone berserk because he was ravenously hungry. Kick his ass. Alright, it's no. Melee attack Condor. All of you. Alright, the rain has saved us. Thank God for that. Let's clear the home area. Let's clear all of this. We don't need any of this in our home area anymore. Alright. His berserk rage just come to an end. Who would have thought? Alright, Sam is injured. Alright, capture this idiot. Heal him. And then I think... Crisis averted. Fight of the Condor. Yeah, I know. Flight of the Condor, actually. Alright. Alright. That is going to be that, though. Because it is that time. The Camel Riders. What should we call this? Rain. The rain cometh. It's raining. Fire averted. Yeah, fire averted is good. It could have been that too. But we have something in the way of defenses. I don't know if it's any good. We have a wall to protect us from surprises. And we're farming. Can you believe that shit? Thank God it started raining. Thank God for that. Alright, well that is going to be that for today. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you all immensely. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you're all enjoying the challenge so far. I have been loving it. If you want to see the rest of it, it's on the VOD channel right now. There's the link in the chat. And yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow with more of our multiplayer Valheim with Ryan. And I think it is we have set up fortifications on Swamp Island. It is time to go swamping. And it's going to be great. It's going to be good. What could possibly go wrong? I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evenings. Thank you again for hanging out. I appreciate you all immensely. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. And I shall see you all next time.